Hi, thanks for signing up to volunteer to help out your school. I especially really appreciate your signing up. What you are actually signing up for is taking photos during school events, sports games, or any competition that Caravel may be participating in. I'm not expecting you guys to come to every single thing because that is a lot of events and games, but I would like to have a lot of these things photographed and documented so that we can make our school look awesome. Alright, so a couple rules and a couple guidelines are going to be gone over. All this will be shared with you in a Google Drive folder, including the sheet that you'll need to sign and the way that you're going to keep track of your service hours. Some things to remember when you're photographing events and games. Number one, you don't want to get in the way of that sport or event. Obviously, you don't want to stand in the middle of the soccer field during the game so that you can get a shot of the kickoff. You can't do that. Try to stay in the background and allow the participants of that sport or event to behave naturally in their environment. You're also representing our school, and you're taking photos of students that are also representing our school. You want to make sure that you're taking photos of them and yourself displaying the appropriate behavior according to the student code of conduct. So like photos of you taking a selfie in front of a mirror with your friends looking like James Bond would not be an appropriate type of photo that I'm looking for. Okay. Now, selfies are, you can take some selfies sometimes, depending on the situation. Times when it's a good time to be taking selfies, if you're a marching band member and you are playing like the fight song and you want to video it, that'd be awesome. Or you're taking a selfie with the school mascot, or you're taking a selfie with a teacher at the game, those kind of things. What happens if some random person says, "What are you doing, kid?" Well, what you need to just remember to say is, "Hi, state your name here, a volunteer student photographer for Caravel, and I'm just taking pictures for my school. I have permission from my principal, and I'm earning my service hours by doing this." Now, if it's an official person and then they tell you that you can't do that, then you need to just comply and listen. Just let me know, or let the principal know.
Please pardon the interruption.
I was on a roll! What happens after you take all these pictures, all these amazing photos of, the football team winning a game? You want to upload your photos. You can upload them during the games, or you can upload them after the games. It doesn't matter. If you upload them during the games, I have a notification on my phone that will say that somebody's putting something in that drive folder, and then if I'm not busy, I will post it hopefully immediately to the social media account. Once you upload that, that's in there. That's also documenting your service hours. That's what you are volunteering to do. Now, what I ask is that you don't copy or share that information with anyone else without my permission, because I'm the one that posts things on the website and our social media accounts. And not all the photos that you put on there are going to be posted. You document your hours by posting your photos in the Drive folder, but you also have to fill out a Google form that I have enclosed in the Drive, shared Drive folder for the photography. You're just going to list the event name, the hours you were there, and that's that. So I ask that you're honest, all right? So needing to travel, if you're going to take photos during a game or an event and you want to ride on the bus, just ask my permission. I will try to talk to this athletic director and transportation and principal of the school to make sure that you get a chance to be able to ride the bus. You can also, if you do have that opportunity, take photos on the bus going to the event or the game. That'd be cool too. If you do need to borrow Caravel equipment like a camera, please ask permission. But if you do end up getting permission to use it, you will need to make sure that that equipment stays with you at all times, that you don't lose it, because if you were to lose it, you would be responsible for paying for it. So most likely you're going to be using your own digital camera on your phone or your own digital camera. Many of you guys are amateur photographers and do this kind of thing for fun. So you may already have a better camera than what we have anyway. Just make sure that you get your parents' permission that you're allowed to use those things as well. I have a thing on my form that your parents need to sign to, stating that you may be using your own cell phone or your own digital camera. But the last thing you guys need to remember is to just check the calendar for any games or activities going on after school. There is a Buccaneer sports calendar that I have the link that you can subscribe to in one of the folders. The more photographers at each event, the better, because then there are more angles and different perspectives from different people and different participants getting photographed, and that would be just great. So just check the calendar, and if you have any questions, email me, or you can stop by the library. Any of those things. Make sure that you tell your parents that you're doing this as well. What are you laughing at? Don't ever give me a camera. Because then I'm just going to videotape myself playing the ukulele. A couple of guidelines that I have for you, a couple of requests, and I call them guidelines because I don't know if they're official. I shouldn't have said that.
Pardon the interruption. A reminder to upper school teachers and students.
Hi, thanks for signing up for the after school photo club. What's it even called? Hello.